Hey everyone. Yes, it's working good. I am responding to Jessica Lee or Lay. I'm not sure how she pronounces it. JESSICALEIGH 823. She made a mental health or mental illness tag. I'm going to be answering these questions, and I tagged everybody who's watching. If you follow me or are watching this, make one too. Okay, what is your mental illness? I have, pretty bad depression, seasonal affective disorder, really bad in winter time, starting in fall, and it's like, yeah, it's pretty majorly bad. Eating disorder stuff, which I'll talk more about, in the ED tab, which I'm gonna also do, but, I used to have chronic overeating and binge eating disorder, and then went to the other side of the spectrum and developed anorexia. So it's like my current battle right now in the past few years. When were you diagnosed? The depression when I was very young. I remember, I don't know how old I was, but I remember there was a time when I had stopped talking and my dad flipped out and took me to a psychiatric hospital. So yeah, I've been kind of screwed up since I was little. Who knows about it? Oh, my mic. I'll be right back, guys. I have to listen to that. Hold on. My mic. Okay, sorry about that. My mic had to bark. Mom and Nanchang were taking a walk, and my mic saw them and was like, arr, 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 arr. Okay, who knows about it? The depression, pretty much everyone. I'm pretty open about my issues, so yeah. Hardest part about living with mental illness. Sorry, these mosquitoes are getting bad. My mic. It's impossible. I would say the social stigma, like people are very misunderstanding, condescending, and dismissive of mental disorders and mental illnesses, and that's really difficult. Also because unlike physical conditions, like if you have a physical disorder or a physical illness and it's controlled or well managed, you get time away from it. You can forget about it usually, and at certain points, and have breaks from the duress of it all. But mental illness, at least for me, is a very moment-to-moment thing, and it's much more difficult because of that. Something that surprised you about your illness or recovery. I would say learning about all the different, the wide spectrum of different therapeutic techniques and medications that are available for treatment. There are some amazing therapies, new ones coming out all the time. And even if you have a history of failed treatment or drugs that didn't help you or a therapeutic technique that didn't work well for you or even a therapist you hated, that there are good ones out there and to not give up. That was like a surprising positive thing that I learned. What is one false perception about your particular disorder you wish to correct? With depression, that it's just about you like being sad or misery loves company, you're just focusing on the negative and being choosing to be like a downer, emo or whatever. That really bothers me. It's an imbalance in brain chemistry. Sorry about my hand, I'm probably driving you guys nuts, but mosquitoes are driving me nuts. Oh yeah, and with anorexia, that it's a choice, that it's a fad diet, that everybody who has anorexia wants to be pretty and skinny and more well-liked. It's not about that for the majority of us. And those that it is, there's other issues underneath, and I think it's a really stupid stereotype. Mental illness. What is one false assumption about mental illness in general that you wish to correct? Honestly, that these are not genuine illnesses. I think I might have mentioned this already, I'm not sure. mental illnesses are just as significant as physical illnesses, and I think that the silence that's going on, is extremely damaging and detrimental to people. Like, it's just not talked about. Let's sweep it under the carpet. I'm not down with that. I think it's very damaging to silence people who are already tormented inside. And then I think this was a question, but I'm not sure if I answered it. What do you think can be done to raise awareness? Speak out, get up, do not be shy, do not be ashamed. Talk about it. Talk to people about it. Let's get some dialogue going. No more sweeping under the carpet, no more taboo, no more this isn't pretty or nice to talk about, so let's not talk about it. Screw that. I am belting out a hearty screw that. Okay, we are just as deserving of support and resources as anybody else suffering with any pathology. Alright guys, so you are all officially tagged. If you have a mental illness, please share. Much love guys.